I can't count how many times I've played that song. Like I've played it a million times already, and it's not even like in a million views, but I've given it a million views already because what? It's hitting just the right spot for the day. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am new here too. So please grab a seat and let's just dive into the video, right? Right. So today I've just been all over the place. It's like, are you doing this or not? Are you making a video or not? It's just been a constant battle all day. And finally, it's sleeping time. And I'm like, okay, so what? Um, yeah, I had to play that song just to get it out of the way so we could get into this video. I don't know why I keep postponing this, but I wanted to talk about the nature of God. I meant to do it in the previous video, and then something came up. And then today, something almost came up until I came on here. You know what I mean? So, hi guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe by the time you finish this video because it's very, very important to me. Okay? Thank you. Anyway, guys, just making sure I don't have anything questionable. Today, I want to talk about the nature of God. Well, believe it or not, God is real. It's so sad that nowadays, it's like people lost faith in God. Like they totally forgot about him because if you ask someone, have you ever seen God? No one has ever seen God, but you just walk with that faith. And then there's times when things are not just going your way and you're like, how come the 1% is winning? How come some evil people seem to win? Like, where is God? Why does he allow all these things to happen? So people don't believe in God anymore. I was actually one of those people who didn't believe in God at some point in my life. Well, there's a point I believed in God, and then I don't know what happened, and then I just put him on the side because I'm like, I don't believe in this BS anymore until I believed in him. I had to stop believing in a God until I found God. So many people actually don't believe in God because there's different levels of knowing God. You may know God as a very vengeful father figure who's sitting up on the throne watching your every move so he can judge the hell out of you. You may know God as that. Somebody else may know God as this is God and that, like, I am here and this is God and I should fear him and he should reward me when I'm good and when I do bad, he punishes me. Somebody else may know God as a very loving force that is within all of us, that if you just go within yourself, you can find this God. And this God is not outside of you. This God is actually within every one of us. Somebody else may know God as themselves, as being one with God, no difference. Somebody else may be in God as just the total awareness. You may know God in different levels. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about the nature of God according to how I know him. And many people fear God. I don't fear God. I revere him. Like, I revere him. There's no way you can... Like, I revere him. Like, in the presence of God, you just melt. You just melt in the presence of God. Like, there's no time to fear. It's like reverence. It's like you just fall in love. Your knees just weaken and you're just melting into God. So some people fear God because they don't know God very well. It's a portrait. They've been conditioned to see God in a certain way. The levels to God. God exists everywhere. And he exists according to the level of your consciousness. The higher you raise your consciousness, the deeper your intimacy is with God, the deeper you know God. the different levels of him. That's the purpose of your soul evolution. You have to evolve to the point that you go back to your God self. So you may probably be a young soul and you just know God as other, vengeful, masculine father figure, bearded, angry. Maybe that's where your soul evolution has brought to your understanding, you know what I mean? Like, but you should raise your consciousness. The higher you raise your level of awareness, the better you know who God is. So I know him, I know God on different levels. And this one may sound so weird because God is innocent. He's very, like, he's innocent and curious, like almost adventurous. Like, why do you think, like, why do you think there's billions of creations in the universe? Because God is curious. He's like, what's this gonna be? What's this? He's a God of wonder. He likes to wonder and he explores himself, and that will never end. It's an evolution that will never end. Which means life will never end. Which means you as well, you will never end. You will go on and on and on and on and on and on. You may just change forms. You may just change dimensions. You may just change world, but you will go on and on. It will never finish. We are here in the universe already. We are just experiencing different experiences. Like this moment, like you are meant to be in the world watching this video right now. Because I am a version of you. I am a version of you. Believe that or not. You created me in your subconscious somehow for me to just bring this message to you. There's so many worlds you can experience this. There's so many worlds you can experience. And there's so many dimensions too that you can experience. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why God is very curious and very adventurous and just likes to explore and just evolve and grow. And every experience is valid, even the painful ones, even all that just goes to show what God is. You know, like if you go through a hard time, thank you. If you go through a hard time, that is still God going through a hard time. And when you overcome it, that is God who has overcome it. Bravo to him. Like it's an experience, like it, you know what I mean? However, is what I should say. 1919. I'm just saying 1919 on the clock and I'm like, okay. Angel numbers all the time. Angel numbers follow me like all days, all seconds of my life. Like me. Anyway. Thank you. Anyway, so I'm gonna put this here, I guess. So yeah, do not be mistaken. He is very fierce. God is fierce. Doesn't mean he's weak. These are just natures. These are just, it's like a personality of God, let's say. It's almost like a personality of God. So he's like, is innocent. He is like, he's just mysterious. You can never describe God and you can never put him in a box. And you can never know him because he's a whole contradiction. Like, he just contradicts himself and is just aware of his contradictions and he laughs at his contradictions. It's just a whole cosmic joke existence. Like life is not meant to be serious. Life is meant to just be, you know, fun and spontaneous and just a process of experiencing and discovering, because it's very important that you experience everything, the full range of emotion, experience sadness, experience anger, experience jealousy, experience love, experience peace, bliss. All kinds of experiences is totally fine. So even experiencing negative emotions is okay. There's nothing wrong with negative emotions. The only problem is you getting stuck in those negative emotions. That's the difference, because it's just energy, emotion. I'm the ultimate alchemist. You throw negativity to me, I quickly switch it to positive. God is formless. God is shapeless. God is colorless. God is everywhere. But God is like alert awareness. God is aware of everything. Nothing passes God. He's aware. He just watches and lets it be. Like he just watches with no judgment. The reason God watches with no judgment is because everybody is going to judge themselves. At the point of your life review, you're going to judge yourself. All the experiences that you've gone through are going to play like in a microsecond. You're going to be there feeling all that. And you're going to be judging yourself with the help of your guides. You cannot cheat yourself. You can never cheat yourself at that point. That's a moment of truth. That's a moment of, like, you feel, you can't even progress. You cannot progress to the next level until you I'm not going to talk more about that. I love you, 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 I love you. God says he really, really loves you. That's the nature of God. He's very loving. It doesn't matter what you've been through, what you've gone through, what your life circumstances are. He loves you. God is not a respecter of man. He will give to you according to your heart, according to how you are internally. If you ever doubt that God exists, come back to this video.